Hey, how's it going? Today I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown of the frequently asked questions here. See, um, haida gwaii trip planning guide. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give you my take on it. So, frequently asked questions. First question: should I get travel insurance? Obviously no. The book disagrees with me, but that's probably somehow likely to do with financial reasons. Travel insurance is a scam, so no, don't get travel insurance. Question number 2: is there public transit available on the island? No. The book says the same thing. You got to rent a car basically, or I don't know, hitchhike, or you can ride a bike. Which one of the questions is actually, how safe is it to bike around the islands? They say it's like pretty safe. I would say it's not that safe because I don't know, biking on the highway just doesn't ever seem that safe to me. Is there cell service on Haida Gwaii? Yes, near the villages, some of the villages. That's pretty much it. You might get lucky in some other places depending on your provider. What should I pack for my trip? Well, it's up to you. Do you want to hike? Probably bring some boots. Is it gonna rain? Probably. So do you want to be prepared for that? Maybe. Maybe you want to bring a fishing rod. That's probably what you should do. Or bring some drugs. Okay. What else should I? Where can I stay? Sorry. Where can I stay and where can I camp? Well, that's also up to you. If you have a van, well, you can pretty much park anywhere. And where can you camp? Well, that's one of the other questions. Is there free camping? Yes, wild camping is allowed. You can camp on beaches. There's also free recreation sites, and there's paid campgrounds, and there's hotels, sort of, lodges, bed and breakfast, Airbnb, and so on. Yeah, moving on. Is it necessary to book tours in advance? Maybe that's obvious. Yes. If for some reason you want to do a tour, whether you want to go to the park or you want to just drive around in a bus or something like this, I don't know what they do. Yeah, you got to book that. What do you expect? How else are you gonna do that? How do you get to Gwaii Hanas? Well, you got to book a tour. That's basically it. Are all the roads on the Haida Gwaii passable for a camper or a small vehicle? Are there unpaved roads? Yes. I would say most of the roads are probably unpaved. There's a lot of paved, and there's mostly unpaved. And the logging roads are actually not that bad. If you have a truck or a slightly lifted vehicle, SUV, anything like that, you'll be fine. And most of the roads, too, actually in a car are possible if you take it really easy. What else do we got? Can I drive on the beach? Well, they say we don't recommend it, but yes, you can, I guess, technically. But do you really want to do that? Because there's a good chance you'll get stuck. Or also, I mean, yeah, you're definitely gonna probably cause some damage to natural habitat, depending where you go. So I don't really recommend it either. But if for some reason you want to do that, because it can be fun, like in the sandy areas too, it's probably a better place to do it. Where can I eat and purchase food and seafood? Well, at the dock, there's a seafood restaurant, and there's markets, and there's some restaurants. Here's something that people don't ask that you need to know. Things aren't open very much around here. This is the island, okay? Like, in Port Clements, for example, I went there, the gas station owner took the whole week off. So you can't get gas in that town. at this time. That kind of thing is regular around here. It's like, oh, there's a grocery store, but it's not open for 2 days. So that's a good tip. Have gas somehow. Don't have an empty tank of gas and be driving around, and don't have zero food with you. That's some actual good advice that this book kind of alludes to, but doesn't say specifically. When is the best time to come? Well, the summer, clearly. However, you can come anytime you really want. Anytime is a good time, right? If you like being cold and rainy and wet. The summer is still cold and rainy and wet a lot of the time, but it's better. And there's things are open in the summer. Nothing's open in the winter, so keep that in mind. What are must-see attractions? My opinion, climb some of the mountains. Also, just pretty much anywhere in the ocean, especially the west coast, is worth checking out. Yeah, hiking trails. Yeah, Rennell Sound, actually, the book recommends. I agree. That's the west place to go in the west coast. The only west coast, at least on the main island. It's pretty inaccessible, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of weird names in this book in the haida language that I don't understand. But honestly, what are the must-see attractions? Just look something up on your phone or ask somebody and think about what you're into. Why'd you even come here in the first place? That will answer your question. How do I learn more about the culture of haida gwaii? Yeah, that's cool. It's funny because it basically says you got to figure it out on your own in the book. It's like, oh, come to the Heritage Center and so on. Which, yeah, sure, you can do that. I guess I would recommend that, sort of. But it also goes on to be like, oh, but talk to local artisans and local people from all walks of life. That's where I personally got all my best information. It's pretty much like, you know, life, I guess. You got to just go look around and find out, as they say. Final question, the most important one, perhaps. Are there any COVID-19 travel restrictions in place for haida gwaii? You know, the fact that somebody is asking this question, this is a frequently asked question, and it's 2025, kind of makes me think that people just want there to be restrictions for some reason. Well, you'll be glad to know there are none. But if you are worried about COVID-19, then just stay home, okay? Do us all a favor. Other than that, yeah, that's basically my version how to answer the questions for this guidebook. I don't know if that's helpful to anyone or not, but yeah, just if you want to come check out haida gwaii, just come see for yourself. That's really all there is to it, you know. But yeah, you do have to book tours ahead. All right. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. And just, you know, like if this was helpful to you in any way for some reason.